What's good, people? It's your boy TBC. I'm back on the mic bringing you another Sonic Forces discussion. In today's subject, what I basically want to talk about is, well, as you may or may not know, Sonic Forces basically has characters from the Sonic series aiding Sonic and Classic Sonic, giving him information as he's progressing through the game and through the stages, kind of very similar to Sonic Generations. Well, that brings up a point that has kind of just been lingering in my mind. I'd love to know what you guys think below about this specific subject matter. And it's basically, I don't feel, and we all know that Eggman is the main villain. It's been established. Everyone knows that, right? By now, that's the knowledge. So what I'm trying to get at is this. I don't think Eggman himself managed to do all this. He could have potentially did this, but I really think at this point in time, Eggman is the main villain, and that's what really interests me with the subject matter I'm talking about here. He's the main villain. So that can insinuate two things: either A, he's the only villain, which I don't think a main villain would mean that, or B, Eggman is using other villains or other boss-oriented characters such as Dark Gaia, Chaos, and etc. to help him take over the world. Now, at this point in time, I do believe Eggman knows that his robots are just not enough to take out Sonic. There has to be some sort of identity or some sort of creature along with them. I do personally believe that Eggman's kind of like taking all the villains in the Sonic series and he's leading them. He's telling them this is what we need to do to defeat Sonic or to help me take over the world. I'm pretty sure Eggman, and here's the thing, I'm not trying to say, oh, the Eggster isn't cunning or he couldn't do this on his own. No, Eggman is a genius. Eggman can do anything he wishes to do. But I just don't think that this whole apocalyptic world is just the cause of Eggman himself. Now, I do believe that classic Eggman is going to be there. And I do believe in the possibility, considering that time is playing a big role in this game, obviously, because Classic Sonic's here. And Sonic Forces, I do believe that Eggman Nega is more likely could be a huge possibility of appearing. And since he's the more dangerous, because if you really play Sonic Rush and you see Eggman Nega, you see that he's more of an evil Eggman more than Eggman. I don't really think Eggster is that evil. I mean, Eggman is more like a comic relief sort of evil villain, you know. But like Eggman Nega is just like over the top. Like he's pure like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I do believe Eggman Nega could potentially be showing up and helping classic Eggman and regular Eggman. But I do believe that there's going to be some sort of sub-bosses in this game, stuff middle ground. Of course, Eggman is going to be taking on Sonic and Classic. I do believe that. But at the same time, I do believe, once again, that there's going to be other villains. There's going to be something besides just taking on Eggman. I do believe that, like I said, he went back in time. He's got some of his previous adventures, such as Chaos, such as Dark Gaia, such as Eggman. I think he got those previous creations. Even Metal Sonic, I do believe that he went back in time and managed to grab all those again. He's going to use those, but they're going to be increased because he's going to take the information. This is just me assumption, just because it's a huge assumption here. He's going to take the information he's gathered from the past and use that with the current technology that he has now, if that makes any sense. I've been wondering, kind of like the Legion of Doom, like Eggman's kind of like the top guy up there. But like I said, once again, I could be wrong here, but that's just really what I think. Like, since we got the forces of good, we're going to have some forces of evil, and I really purely believe that Eggman is going to be the top force of the evil nation, or the Eggman leadership. And I think there's going to be some humor in there, a lot of that. I believe it or not, I think there's going to be something funny about that, because Eggman being the leader, we've seen times and times where Eggman basically, you know, when he was working with Rouge and Shadow, even though he was just more like, destroy. In Sonic Adventure 2, mind you, he wasn't really, you know, that funny. He was more like serious. But there's been times where he's basically been the leader of some sort of faction and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm actually curious to see where they're going to go with this, considering that this is made by the same team that made Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors. I'm a firm believer there's going to be some sort of humor, and I know humor is subjective. Some people don't want that in Sonic games, some people do. It depends on how you feel. But I'm pretty sure Eggman's going to have some sort of Eggman, you know, workaround or some Eggman group working together to plan out to take on Sonic. And I do believe that mind control could possibly be a thing. If you looked at Sonic Colors, Eggman did mind control Tails for about, I want to say, like, honestly, like a minute. But that can be a thing. He could be mind controlling other characters, mind controlling these beasts. For anyone sitting there saying, oh, TBC, how could Eggman possibly control these people? Or control these characters? I believe in mind control. He did it to Tails with the whips, and since whips are there to boost Sonic now, you can't possibly rule that out. That's just speculation. I want to know what you guys think below in the comment section below. Do you think this is not even a thing? Do you think Eggman 100% did this on his own? I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. On this channel, man, we do a lot of Sonic 2017, Sonic Forces. Mind you, I need to go ahead and start correcting myself. Discussion videos or anything like that. Let me know what you think about in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Later, guys, please have an amazing weekend. Every time you viewing this video, later the Banana Nation. Bye, guys. Peace.